Hi there, I'm Lavanna Fame, welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard, episode 37. Okay, so I think we just have to speak to Solus. Just. Yeah, I'm assuming that that is going to be something that will happen later. Just because we can't get anywhere. We can't do the Warden Grade stuff. So, no, I should probably check to make sure that no one's got anything to say. No. Although Bellara and Neva together again. Lucanus and Tash are together. Maybe I should go and speak to them, but no. I'll go past Emmerich and Devrin and see if they've got any banter or anything, but... yeah, it's time to just go and speak to Solus. Okay, guys. What are you doing?
Spot any good books, Emmerich?
Hundreds! Works on mimetic transfusion, votively enkindled runes, lost forms of spirit communion. Meanwhile, Harding discovered a lurid novel about a blood-soaked castle somehow.
Okay.
You know she's done with it.
Yeah, you had me at lurid. Or maybe in his case, it was blood-soaked. Who knows? Oh gosh. Well, have fun, guys. I need to go meditate. Or fall asleep, or whatever it is that we need to... yeah, okay, meditate. Let's do it then.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
Oh wow, shock horror. How dare he ask me something back? Come on, Rook. Come on. Some of them do. What if I answer with a lie? Their leader is an idiot. Or I proved myself already. Did I? Proved myself for what? To who? Proved myself to him? Well, I mean, we are still the reason that this entire situation came about, technically. Technically, it's all his fault. But technically, we are the one who made it all go wrong. But I suppose we believe we are above reproach on that, so sure, I proved myself already.
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
Right, okay. Well then, their leader is an idiot. And some of them do. I mean, you can't really say some of them do, can you? Because it's literally two people. And I guess Devrin, but Devrin isn't even going to... well, be backing up the Wardens, really. He's on his own quest to go and get the Griffins back. Technically. So yeah, their leader is an idiot.
No. The First Warden still refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy. I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you denied that you were even the leader. That sufficed for me. But the Grey Wardens believe in dedication and authority. They already see themselves as the perfect choice to fight the Darkspawn. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
It's about the First Warden. Keep talking to the Wardens, or let the Wardens try. You know, I would like to let the Wardens try. See that they're outmatched, and then they'll come crawling back to us. But the First Warden is the problem, I guess. Yeah, keep talking to them isn't really going to help. What will I do to bring them to my side? The first warden is the problem. Yeah.
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the first warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanurus once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the first warden.
Also, we don't have 12
If not
years.
that, then what?
How about a plan that will be quick? A really quick plan. Whatever's necessary, keep talking. Yeah, okay, no. We're gonna let the wardens try. Yeah.
I can't force the first warden to listen. I have to let the wardens try it their way.
And how many wardens will die before the first warden realizes his mistake?
I've done everything I can to reason with him.
I once warned an elven village that Gillenane was coming and they were in danger. They would not listen. I had to watch as their bodies twisted, as their shrieks turned into the grunting of animals. Their eyes were the worst part. They were still aware. They knew what had been done to them. I gained little peace from knowing that I had tried to warn them. Is that what you hoped for?
No. I have to find a way to get through to them.
Then what will you do?
Alright, I get it. Whatever is necessary is really... Yeah, okay, I get it. No. Keep talking to the wardens. I'm gonna try everything else before I have to resort to that. It's... a kind of a... I'm not liking that it's trying to force me into saying that. Honestly. No, I'll have to keep talking to them then, won't I?
All I can really do is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and felt the streets go from paved to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganon destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being.
What?
There are spirits of that feeling, just as there are spirits of joy, or fear, or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They waited too long. Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded until nothing remained. When you grow quiet, it is a part of your soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
I understand. I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
Yes, I get it. Honestly, whatever is necessary. No, I don't particularly want to do whatever is necessary. Stop forcing me into a corner. Fine. But she's got her fingers crossed behind her back.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, like that
Easily
was even a
said.
choice. Don't.
But it will have to
don't.
be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanurus.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanurus as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanurus until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
Really? Really? Okay. Well, it's really lucky that we have a dragon tamer or slayer or hunter or whatever she calls herself on our side. And we have killed quite a few dragons, so I'm not worried about that. Not at all. What am I missing? Oh, is that all simple enough? How did Tevinter gods talk or tell me of their dragons? Yes, I would love to know about their dragons.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the lord of tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Nathor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Right, okay. So, the dragons... Well, the dragon that attacked Treviso, that was Gillenan's archdemon dragon? Okay, and she's just throwing it around? Okay, and she's actually using it to attack things? If that was the reason that you are immortal, the reason that you're still alive, why would you throw it in... Okay, I understand now why she called it back. I understand why she called it back when we got it to half health. She didn't want it to die because that would leave her vulnerable. But why send it in the first place? An entire city was going to be fighting that dragon. Well, I mean, it would have been if this game was sensible, but apparently it was only Rook and two other people. Really? But still, an entire city should have been attacking that dragon. Why would you bother? Why would you make yourself that vulnerable? By sending the thing that is keeping you alive and invulnerable into a fight. Any lucky shot could have taken it out. Wow. They really are idiots. The gods really are idiots. Wow. He sounds awful. Yeah, of course he does. Wow, you hate him? Oh, that'll be his downfall. Yeah, you really hate him.
Damn. Tell me what you really think of the guy.
He is cruelty and arrogance personified. All of the Evanuris were flawed, but he made all of them worse. By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Androl, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
It didn't look that strange to me. It looked just like a normal dragon. Or is that not the archdemon? Is the dragon she was controlling to attack Treviso not the archdemon that she has attached to her? Because it doesn't look any more monstrous than any other dragon. But if that isn't the archdemon, then no, I take everything back. I don't understand why she pulled that dragon back. It makes no sense because that's not the one keeping her alive. Am I wrong? Is that what it's saying? That dragon... Is that the archdemon or not? I'm so confused now. Okay. Whatever. Okay, just move on. How did Tevinter gods talk?
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that? If they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
Right, okay. I mean, that's a pretty huge mistake to make. So, is he saying that, well, he knew that they were bound, but he didn't think that was important? Really? Okay. I don't believe that. But I guess the game did have to happen, so yeah, sure. Whatever. What am I missing? Oh, is that all or simple enough? What am I missing? Let's just stay charming.
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Right. Well, gosh, I'm so glad we have that dagger. Destination Weishaupt is available. Okay, use the map or Lighthouse Illuvian to go to Weishaupt. Sure. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm just so glad that this dagger is turning out to be so useful. It isn't. I think it's kind of a pointless gimmick, really, the dagger. Completely pointless. Maybe as use for a weapon to fight the Evanuris later on, but right now, through gameplay, it's pointless. We have so many of those choose your party little podiums spread around each map. It's literally no hardship at all to just rejig your party to get the person you need. So the dagger, I mean, I get that they're trying to make it useful throughout the game, but it's silly. And it's goofy that you can have their powers travel through the dagger at your will. So they're saying that you can control your companion's powers independently of them. That's just weird.
Our enemies are gods, Rook. Nobody fights those alone. That's why Solus lost and why you'll win. He always thought his attachments were a tragic flaw he had to overcome. But they're a strength.
Really? Really? He thought his attachments were a tragic flaw he had to overcome? Since when? He didn't seem to think wisdom was a tragic flaw he had to overcome. Okay. I think you're just salty, Beric. I think you're salty. Okay. Davrin is required. Okay. Let's change party. Obviously we're taking Davrin. But who else? You know? Kinda thinking Balara. Yeah, we'll take Balara. Okay, let's travel to the crossroads. Okay, so where is it? Not over there. Unless that's it. No, that's the Hosberg wetlands. Oh, okay, so no, there is no... We're not supposed to be using the crossroads itself. We're not using the crossroads to get to Weishaupt. Really? Really? That's literally what this place is for, though. The crossroads is literally... is literally illuvians. And my travel... But we can't go there? We don't have an illuvian for... Wow. Wow, okay. Okay. Well, sure, but that's going to be a really long march then. If there's an illuvian behind me when we leave here, I'm calling bullshit. Seriously. Because there certainly isn't one in the crossroads, so how could we have possibly got there? But, let's go. Ugh, really? Yes, okay, I get it.
Everyone suit up. All hands for this one.
Still can't believe it. They're attacking Weishaupt? The Warden's unprepared for that.
The
gods
wardens
are
are
going
prepared
straight for the
dark
throat.
spawn.
Unless we cut theirs first.
Just get me close enough.
Cute. No problem. Make it count, or make them pay. Okay. I'm charming. No problem.
With pleasure.
Time to see what this letter opener can do.
Who gets to tell the first warden we're dropping in?
I was hoping to skip that part.
Right,
They got
yeah.
an alluvian in storage down in the vault. It was a gift from the
Okay.
Dalish.
Or should go right to it. Probably. I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
Let's get to it then. We sneak into Weishaupt, nice and quiet. No one sees us. We look around for Antoine and Evka.
Was there a plan after that?
Take out a god. End this today.
So no. There isn't. Wow. Oh, cool. Of
This
course.
isn't the vault.
Oh, crap. They moved the Illuvian.
Just be glad you have one. Oh. Lucanus left. And there goes the Illuvian. Oh, what a shame.
It didn't break.
You call that
Oh, really?
quiet?
Sorry. Catch up when you can.
Don't spawn outside.
Okay. Wow, suddenly have mad respect for Duncan.
Darkspawn. In Weishaupt?
Just outside the door.
Stay out of sight.
Oh my god.
Mila.
Sit tight, Mila. We'll be back.
Yeah, we will. We will. Duncan destroyed one of those by hitting it with his sword. That fell, what, 60 feet? Maybe? No, more than that. More than that. With rubble, and was perfectly fine. Wow. Wow. Okay, sure. 2 pure ore, 3 heartwood. I have a feeling they're not going to need any of this stuff after today, so... Yeah, I'm destroying stuff. Now that's gross. They're using an actual skeleton as a mannequin. That's wrong. Yeah, see, I'm kind of looking for a way through, but looking at the map, I don't think there's going to be one. Alright, so, can we speak to you? No? Well, never mind, let's go. So we're looking for Antoine and Evka.
Don't let them near the girl!
What girl?
We sure got your back.
They've got the gods at their back.
Does that matter? They're Grey Wardens. They are uniquely engineered to fight Darkspawn. This shouldn't even be a problem for them.
Okay, that's all of them.
I'm glad that's all of them, but seriously, this shouldn't be a problem.
At least it wasn't ogres.
You know your Darkspawn.
My dad's a blacksmith for the Wardens. Who are you?
Rook, we're here to help. Do you know Antoine and Evka?
Probably in the war room. I can show you.
Ah, sweet. Thank you, kid. Show me later. I'm looking around right now. Ah. Flawless crystal.
Oh no, the door's locked.
Oh no!
Is there another way?
A secret passage. Come on.
A secret passage. Well, I'm so glad I found you, child. At 24 gold. Okay. And that's not going to open. Nah, okay. Well, never mind. Let's get up here. Gosh. Why did the Wardens even bother? Darkspawn Horde, 2 Fade Touched Ore. Alright, okay. This is actually the way we're supposed to go then. Well, in that case, I'm getting down and I'm having a look in this courtyard. Yeah, okay. Hey, okay. Goodies. 3 pure ore. A deadly fall. 3 heartwood. Okay, and I'm guessing that's where we need to go. Technically. But we'll have to go all the way round. Alright, so there's a lot of rot here already. A lot of blight rot. What are the Wardens playing at? I mean, really.
Damn.
That's Commander Janus. One of our best.
He didn't go down without a fight.
Yeah, a very small fight. Look at this. A very small fight. Let's take this. Well, I'm so glad we knew about that.
When did the Darkspawn show up, Mila?
Just a while ago. They started climbing the walls.
You should stay here.
I can't. I need to find my dad.
There's worse than Darkspawn on the way.
And walls won't hold it back.
Yeah, you're talking to a child. She's not going to care about that. She just wants her dad. Okay, so they climbed the walls. Did you not notice that they were coming? Did they not notice? Was there just too many of them? So they didn't have any defenses, any real defenses in place in case Weishaupt was ever attacked? You know, the Grey Warden stronghold? Or are the gods' forces just too strong? The forces that they've had, what? I'm being generous here by saying 2 months to create. I don't think it's been that long. Especially since we're using Illuvians to travel. If we weren't using Illuvians to travel, I think my guess of about 2 months would be right, but it's... We've got instant travel. I'd be surprised if it's even been more than a week. Really. Okay. Well, that's nice. That is very nice. Can we nick that? Devrin, get me that. I want to take it with me. Yeah. I don't care how. Figure it out. We've got other things to do, I know. If we actually manage to save these Wardens, then, you know, we'll deserve it. We'll deserve a little something, and that's what I want. Okay. Let's come up here. Ooh, okay. Hey, hidden chests. Love it. 24 gold. Okay, we can check that out. Dragon carving, flawless crystal, and grey emblem. This is for me. Precision. Okay, no, I think we're fine with what we've got. 15 gold. Okay. Huh. Definitely looks like something I should have been able to jump up to. It's even got a little bit there that you could walk on. I mean, it definitely looks like it should be something I can get up onto. Ah, okay, okay. 3 pure ore. 5 pure ore, 2 imperial weave. Okay, but we can't actually get up then. No. Okay, it was just a neat little hidden goodie. Hidden area for goodies. Okay. Well, let's keep going then. Okay.
I wield the power of the blight. Today, you face the finest child of the gods.
Okay. I'm liking the snakes on her face.
It's Gillenane! She brought a dragon!
Worse! That's an archdemon!
We have to get inside!
The war room isn't far.
Stick close, Mila. Davrin, you okay?
Wardens! We can sense an archdemon. I can hear the calling. Splitting headache. But I'll make it.
I mean, I should hope so. It's just a headache. I mean, come on. Come on. Just a little bit of fire. Okay. Well, what a waste of magic. Oh, wow. What a waste. I guess this is supposed to look epic. It just looks goofy as hell, but never mind. There we are. Okay, you the archdemon. Solus really oversold that. You don't look particularly monstrous, or any more monstrous than any archdemon does, so... He definitely oversold that.
I'll watch out for you.
This whole plan just got a lot harder. House Lucana's gonna kill a cloud with a dagger! One thing at a time. For now, let's not die out here.
She's not actually a cloud, guys. I mean, if she was, that would be something, but no.
There's also a lot of darkspawn down there. Can Weishaupt hold?
It's never fallen before, and it won't today.
Yeah. I mean, seriously. They should be prepared for this. They should be.
Witness my most perfect creation. Come, quick. And I have returned much of her cunning.
Returned much of her cunning. Okay. She's definitely talking about the dragon.
My creation's power is greater than any weapon you possess. The final blight is upon you, Wardens.
The final blight is upon you. Yeah, okay.
Cease struggling, lie down. My dragon will be swift.
Yeah. She knows what to say to scare them, I guess. The final blight thing.
You'll be safe there.
I need to find my dad.
By yourself?
There's places to hide. Darkspawn won't find me.
Yeah, Rook. Stop doubting the little girl. She's clearly a survivor. She actually lived here. Fizzing fragments, 4 flawless crystal, 3 fade-touched crystal. It makes sense that this child is going to be a little bit better off than we are. But at the same time, kind of silly. But what can you do? Okay. And I guess that was that. So. Ah, yes, I see ya. Fang of the Third. Okay. I would love to read that, but we're not going to. Let's just get in there.
Good luck.
Archdemons attacking the north wall!
Signal of retreat! Fall back to the trap!
Can't see the signal fires through the smoke!
Try the horns!
The Archdemon's too loud!
No one's retreating!
There's no choice, sir. We're under siege. We have to fall back to the dragon trap.
Forget the trap. Send word to Commander Janos. Rally outside the wall.
Janos is dead.
Rook, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Let's just take a moment to stare at him with that face. Seriously? Seriously? Helping out? What do you think? Fighting your battle? You didn't listen, or trying not to die. You didn't listen. That's it. Be petty. This is your only shot at being petty.
I'm here because you didn't listen. Now it's too late.
For you it is.
Better than what Janos got? What about all the other wardens?
Arrest them.
No, you need to listen to them. We are under attack by a god.
Do you hear yourself? There's no such thing. Stop finding excuses to be a coward. We'll stop
I like
the
that
enemy
guy.
outside the walls.
The enemy is outside the window.
Grey Wardens don't hide in our castle. I won't ask good soldiers to turn tail and run. We're an army of steel, holding back the blight. Order every blade out of Weishaupt.
Now that's silly.
We'll all die, sir.
That's an order, Warden.
Okay. Knock the first warden out and take charge, or let's be reasonable. Come on. Let's be reasonable about this.
First Warden, you're confused. Notice the blood in your ear? It's the calling, isn't it? The Archdemon's messing with your mind while its master mocks you.
No one mocks the Wardens.
Of course not. You're the only force in Thedas that can stop this. But not if they burn your castle to the ground.
Not on my watch.
This is your watch. Unless you become the leader who defied a god.
They'll know our steel. Get down! Antoine! The dragon trap! What needs to be done?
It's 100 years old, never been used.
Rook, get to the trap. Get it working.
Me?
You were right. I wasn't. Now go show this guard what mortals are made of.
Right.
I'll have your back.
I'll hold you to that. Come on!
Well, that was easy.
All right. This is about to get a lot worse. You ready?
Have to be. It's us or nobody.
Yeah, did I see Nev greatly disapproves flash up there? I'm pretty sure I did. She doesn't like the Grey Wardens then. Or maybe just the first warden. Or maybe they just really needed someone to disapprove of that decision. I don't know. But that was interesting. Snapped chain. Yeah, okay. Just because there's a god on the prowl doesn't mean I'm going to stop looting. It's not gonna happen, guys. Okay. Well, I'm really glad that he came to his senses, but also really not glad, because I was really quite enjoying the fact that he doesn't believe that there are gods, you know, attacking the Grey Wardens, that there are actual elven gods controlling the Blight. I really liked that he didn't believe it. I think it was a mistake to make it him. I think someone else should have been the holdout, the one that didn't believe it, namely the Veil Jumpers. I think they shouldn't have believed it, because they're predominantly elven and Dalish, and they should believe in their gods. Not that they're, you know, evil. I think that would have been a little bit more interesting than, you know, the one person who should have understood. Veilguard helm appearance, that's cool. Who should have been able to feel that the gods were out, because they have so much blight. It should have been worse than a couple of archdemons. They should have known immediately. They would have been able to feel it. And I mean, you can say, well, the blight has changed a little, so maybe they didn't know and that's why. But after Demeter's crossing, no, it was silly to make him the holdout. It was silly. The Grey Wardens should have been behind you, you know, all the way. And, ooh, maybe the repercussions of what happened in Inquisition is why nobody believes you, because you're siding with the Wardens and no one trusts the Wardens anymore. You know, something like that. But it makes no sense for the Wardens not to believe that the Blight has changed when they literally have the Blight inside them. 5 Imperial Weave. Okay. Okay. Let's finish up in here then. We'll finish our looting. Alright. Nice. We got some nice stuff. Can we actually get through this door? No. Was there one at the other side? No. Okay. Just one way to go then. Yeah. So, we're going to the wall.
Damn it!
Outnumbered, trapped. You will not hold.
Yeah, no, we will. Of course we will. Oh, she's talking to the Wardens, not us. Yeah, she's probably right about them not holding. Probably right.
Your fortress offers no protection. There is no hide.
Okay. Nice and easy.
Surrender to your fate. Defeat, death, reconstruction.
Our fate is reconstruction. That's pretty cool. Horrifying, but pretty cool. Okay. Well, at least she loves me.
Your deaths will not be wasted. There is potential for new forms in your flesh.
Okay, got some heartwood. Sweet. I can't destroy that. Alright. So, we don't even know where this dragon trap is, do we? Not really. Not at all, in fact. Are you okay? Are you okay? It's not really there. Okay. Well. Okay. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue with that. Okay. So, no one's working on the defensive weaponry. The big equipment. Looks like they were too cheap to give us a vista as well to look at. It's all smoke. Okay. Yeah.
Got him. Now let's get past this blight.
We will, we will.
Then to the trap, which is where?
Fangs the Second. Okay. Second of the old gods to rise as archdemon, Zazakel plagued the Divine Age for 90 years until the Grey Wardens brought an end to his accursed freedom. What was the third? Third of the old gods to rise as Archdemon, Toth set the tower's age aflame. But the Grey Wardens had honed their skills, ending his reign in 15 years. Very nice. Very nice. And the fifth was just 1 year. Because that was Origins.
We have to get through here. It's the only way.
Wardens, hang on!
Yeah, okay. What Wardens? Mangled limb, fade touched ore, enchanted theme. Okay. Can't destroy those barrels, that's unfortunate. Are we not able to get up to that? Maybe right here. Oh yes, okay. Ah! Maybe not right there then. It's just a ladder. Okay. Don't worry, Grey Wardens, I'm going to come and save you. 7 gold. Skein of Yarn, 154 gold. And Recruits War Hat plus 8. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Let's go. Hey, okay. But still, Gillinan is here. So why does she need the Archdemon? Why is she sending her dragon up here? Where it could potentially get harmed.
Shit! They killed the warden!
Die! The lot of them!
I mean, Valara. They've done nothing but kill wardens since we got here. That's not a surprise. It doesn't even seem difficult to do.
What's that horn for?
Calling reinforcements to the east battlements.
Aren't we at?
The east battlements.
Yeah,
All
okay.
the reinforcements.
Yes, we are. We are the reinforcements, guys.
There's too many! We can't break this! Push ahead! We have to keep moving.
As I understand it, we're not actually here to break a siege. Technically. We're not here to break a siege.
Okay! We're good, Rook!
Damn right we are. Okay, now let's go back for all our remains that are definitely around here somewhere. Can we get through all that? Oh yes we can. Okay. Is that going to be... that's where we need to go. Okay, well, let's not do that just yet. Not just yet. Ah, okay. Haha, okay, I can see them all kind of fighting down there. Alright, just a tiny bit of a glimpse of the fight down below. There we go. I mean, I take it back, they're not actually fighting, they're just kind of bopping their heads. Okay. And we have a ballista. Can we actually use it? We can use it. I mean, we've just destroyed all that, didn't we? Or was there more of it? Never mind. Okay. Ah. Okay. Get rid of all of those. Can't see anything else. If only that dragon was going to come flying by. Maybe we'd have a shot at shooting it. Can't destroy that. Okay. Can't destroy that. Or whatever that is. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Okay. Well, I kind of thought that this mass would be something we'd be able to destroy. Okay. I guess not. So it's just a chest over here. Ethemiel's ash plus 8. Large metal chunk, 111 gold. No, no way. That's a lot less than what we've got right here, so no. Alright, and there's no more boils around. No. Well then, let's go up these stairs. Ooh, let's have a look down here. Is there anything? Nah. Okay. Even if we did drop off, we would die before we reached the bottom. Well, teleport out, technically. We'd fade to black before we reached the bottom.
Oh, this way's blocked! Time to improvise. Maybe that ballista can help. If we can get all the gunk out of it.
Yeah, if we can get the gunk out of it, Brooke. Over here. Okay. Now. Am I going to have to hit that all the way from over there? Gosh, I'm so glad we have long-range weapons. I'm so glad we have ranged weapons. Okay. This would have been a good time to use a sun, really. Really. But no, we don't need to use a sun for this. I mean, it would have been good with this actually being the Grey Warden's stronghold. It would have been nice if a sun could have done something for it.
Why not shoot the dragon with it?
It's not a dragon, and it takes more than a ballista to kill one.
Yeah. Ring of the Warden, thief. Alright. Our ranks judge no one for the life they leave. The joining cares only about the will to fight. Wardens need not seek forgiveness, they answer to the calling. Yeah. Exactly. Because being Grey Warden is a death sentence. They're not, you know, getting away with whatever crimes they've committed. They will still die. They just have the chance to do something with their lives, something good with their lives, really, before that happens. Okay. And yeah, we can't use this monstrosity, but we can use this. And I'm anticipating something coming running out of there, so I'll use the ballista to destroy this. Ah, yeah.
We can get through. So can the dark spawn. Watch out!
We're fine. We're fine.
You fight what you call the Blight. Pointless. It was always ours to control.
Yeah, okay. That was it. Just that one. Okay. Just one darkspawn. We have an entire army downstairs, but only one runs through this. Okay.
2 horns? What does that mean?
The outer defenses have been breached. First Warden's ordering the retreat.
Right. People are dying, Balara. It means people are dying. Okay. Well, that was pointless. It's like... it's like the Blight and the Venatori are both working off the same rules. Lock things, but don't hide the keys. Hey, there we go. I assume we are actually supposed to fall down, but I want to get up. Heck yes. Okay. Vivify, chess piece, and 69 gold. Can't attack that. Okay, no. We are definitely going down then. Okay.
We're getting close. We'll cut across the wall.
Alright, we're cutting across the wall.
This is the wall. It's gone.
There's another way to the trap. Through the library. Takes longer, but it'll get us there.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Rook, were you gonna punch the first warden back in the war room? Thought about it.
It's a miracle you talked him down.
He better earn it.
Okay, it's a miracle. I mean, it didn't take much, did it, guys? Not really. I am glad he came to his senses, though. I'm glad he did that, at least. So he's not completely vilified, even if he kind of was. It's not a complete vilification. Okay, 5 Imperial Weave, 3 Heartwood, 3 Imperial Weave, 3 Pure Ore. Okay. And I don't think we'll need the ultimate. Yeah, my ultimate is full. Okay. And we can't get through there. Can we get any higher? Is that something we can do? No. Okay. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping. I always hope. I always hope we can climb.
There, across the way. That's the library. We'll go down through the barracks to get there.
Better than being exposed on the walls.
Right, okay, okay. So that's where we're going. Oh, aren't we all really glad that the griffins aren't here? It was so nice of that darkspawn to take them out of the fighting. They're not being called to die just yet. They're probably dead elsewhere, but at least they were saved from this massacre. 2 Pure Ore, 2 Heartwood. Broken walking stick, because of course. Okay. 17 gold. Okay. Gross. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to look for some growths to destroy then. Probably. I do quite like the thought that there are some graffiti artists amongst the Grey Wardens, and they've been secretly stenciling in, you know, some really good artwork on the walls over the years. That's quite fun. Yeah, we saw.
Maybe we should get back on the wall.
This is the only way.
Yeah. And it's not like we're in any danger, not really.
I don't like that sound.
It's coming from the gate.
Sounds like 10,000 darkspawn knocking on the door.
Only 10,000? Well, they could have done better.
Got them all.
Go. Before the army shows up.
Yeah, before the army. 6 Flawless Crystal, 4 Fade Touched Crystal, 2 Etheric Remnant. Okay. 20 gold. Griffin Ornament. 3 Venedal's Tears, Scorch Staff plus 8. Ooh. That is more than... Ooh. And it heals me on kills. But I don't really use a staff, so no. No. Okay. Okay, the army is breaking through there. Okay. Let's grab our pure ore. Some fade touched ore as well. I need to look at this. Can't really see past it. Nah. Can't really see past it. Okay.